A lot of these Looksmaxxers are coming out of puberty. They're still kids. They have no swag.
She said I look good, I told her, babe, you know it's nothing. I know I look fly, you can look, but no touching on the game. Oh yeah, bring it up, bring it down, we gon' make this shit right. To the left, all around, we gon' get the city lit, finish shake the whole town. We been up on cloud nine ever since I...
Let's look at this bit of it. There's something here. There's something here that the ridiculous of this matter. We have a clip here. We have a clip here that Clavicular is turning down a very, 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 very famous, high-acclaimed burger restaurant for the comfortability of Burger King, of a Whopper.
Burger in front of you. Does it matter to you?
There's a lot more that goes into it. Burger King is every 2 miles there when you need it, whereas this one burger, it's a random city in the country. Even if it's the best burger you could ever eat, just the fact.
See, this is completely disingenuous. Well, obviously, this is rage baiting. This is also for just clicks and views here. I mean, we have these comments here like he looks internally sad. I mean, that's all it is about. It's like it's not so much about. See, these people are playing characters. I don't believe Clavicular is actually like this. He's going to come out 5 to 10 years in the future and actually show who he truly is. And we see him. We see that he's changed over the year. He started off where he was rating people very, very specifically, maliciously, just dishing them ratings worse than Kevin Samuels. I mean, people would love Kevin Samuels to come back from the grave, as that he was far more discreet and far more kinder about reading, whereas with Clavicular, he was completely on demon time with his ratings, though very unbiased and without emotion. So that gives credence to the fact of the matter is that this reading it's not so much that I'm upset with you, so much that I'm trying to diss you, but this is exactly what I see. So we have some of these comments here that says it's not about burgers, by the way. Burger King has my back and it's never gonna let me down. Wow, best friend in the world is Burger King. Okay. That's pretty interesting, but there's some other clips here. Is that this person? A lot of these Looksmaxxers are coming out of puberty. They're still kids. They have no swag. They have no internal swag. They have no authenticity. You see here, so happy. Well, I don't know if he was coming out of jail or not. I'm not sure if he was coming out of jail fresh out of getting his nose surgery, but he was so enamored and so happy to shop and go to Burger King. I mean, Burger King must make him the new mascot. I mean, that's bringing a lot of traffic to Burger King, if you ask me.
Thank you so much. Let's go, dude.
Look how happy this guy is. He's so happy to get his Whopper with a side of fries and a fountain drink. Like this is a geek. This is glutonious eating fast food. This is the prime reason why. The prime reason why these people. These are kids. They're coming out of puberty. Their metabolism is extremely high, which they can eat whatever. This guy is talking about Looksmaxxing and staying lean. But yet he's eating at fast food restaurants almost in every clip. And even if he was just eating one meal a day and strictly Burger King, doing that for years on end would not be healthy for your body. So, one, you have the entire community and all these kids confused. They're being taught that they should be lean. They're being taught that they should be lean, but also they should eat at Burger King. You see the dichotomy here, that this is unauthentic, it's disingenuous. This is just for the views. This is a character. He's not real. You see here. And he's capitalizing off of all this attention. You do this also, the community people do this for many of these influencers, whether they're Looksmaxxers or not. And they do this predominantly also for females. We're giving these females platforms. Now, if you're going to give a female platform, you better be monetizing it and also cutting off a check from it. Because if you're giving a female a platform just for being pretty, you have sold yourself. And that's the reason why most of you and most of us end up broke. Because you're tricking on these females and you're making them popular, and then they leave you after getting the bag. You see here. So then you are left looking like a dweeb. You are left looking like you're sub zero. You're sub zero. You're not even zero. You're below zero. You see here, without the muscles. You see. So we have a community. We have here a bunch of kids that are absolutely confused. They don't know whether or not they should be eating at Burger King, or they should just completely be fasting and eating nothing and eating carrots and celery, so they can get to less than 10%. And also, while doing that, taking all types of substances and drugs, whether that's meth, whether that's ADHD pills, whether that's different steroids, doing all these things, you're going to have people completely unaliving themselves. They're completely unaliving themselves. I know somebody that was talking about how he needed to get some type of hair transplant. I looked at him and his hair looked fine. This is also issues with people so insecure about things nowadays, insecure about their hairline, insecure about the weight, insecure about all these things. But what is the primary matter now? What can you solve right now? Are you at peace with yourself now? Are you happy? If you're not, okay, let's change these things one at a time or all at the same time. But there has to be a happy medium. You cannot follow these creators, influencers that are not realistic in what they're saying, because they're saying to you that they're taking all these different drugs, these pills. They're also seeing that they're partying on the weekend, drinking. This is going to land you in the hospital, in the ER, completely. So it's not realistic. They are unauthentic kids coming out of puberty. And they repackage their ascending, if you will, as Looksmaxxing, when they already were going to look like that, more or less. They show the before and after pic. That's their before puberty and after puberty. As they're going through puberty, they're already going to look that way. That happens naturally when you go through puberty. It happens naturally. The same thing with females. Happens naturally. Look different before puberty, look different after puberty. They start to mature. It starts to attract men. The same thing in reverse with females. As men come out of puberty, they grow, they get taller, they change their looks change, they start to look more mature, the face structure changes. This is the ramifications of results of coming out of puberty. And yet they repackaged it as ascending, as if they did something so great. No, you simply got older. You simply got older. That's all you did. So this is one of these comments. Why is he so smiley for a Whopper? This guy is getting his dopamine from Burger King, from a Whopper. Clav got to be smile maxing. Oh wow, smile maxing is a new one. It's like I mentioned, is that there's a maxing for everything under the sun nowadays. It explains his favorite place to eat is Burger King. Now, another reason why these Looksmaxxers and some of these influencers have no swag is they don't know how to dance. Okay, they don't know how to dance. Is that these people, you're giving these people clout, all right, and you're giving them a platform, and they're completely a nerd. The guy next to him actually knew how to dance. The Clav had no swag. And that's fine. He doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to have that type of swag. His expertise and his skill is not in dancing. He doesn't need that. But the being some owner of a club or a previous owner of a club, and getting on stage and having absolutely no swag whatsoever, other than flexing. Yeah, flexing. is a kid that simply comes out of puberty, and you're gonna grow muscles naturally. You're going to get taller. You're going to get leaner. Except if you eat like a pig at Taco Bell and McDonald's and Burger King every day, then yeah, you might gain a little bit of weight. But if you're naturally in school and you're physical, you're in sports, okay, you're going to have a lean physique. And naturally, as you come out of puberty, you're going to notice changes in your body. And this is now repackaged as Looksmaxxing. I'm gonna call this just a rich kid that's stunting and flexing online. You see, now with TikTok and social media and the quest for views and fame, everything is publicized, everything is televised. Looks. He was actually also talking about saying that facial hair is a cope. What? Facial hair? I saw a comment that if facial hair is a cope, then what's the point of having hair on your head? You see, is that after maybe 5 years, when a person gets to maybe like say he gets to 50 years old, he's gonna now saying he's gonna now start promoting that bald heading is now the real thing. That a bald head is maxing. That if you can pull off a bald head, that you are elite. You see here, and these are all excuses. Is that just because you don't like the way your facial hair grows out, or just because you can maybe you're the type that just doesn't like facial hair. You see, just because you don't like facial hair doesn't mean that facial hair is cope. You see, now there's people that they look better without facial hair, and there's people that look better with facial hair, and it's great if you can look good regardless of whatever you have on your face, regardless of any accessories whatsoever. Cool. But to say that facial hair is cope, you have these young individuals, these kids that, as they go through puberty, they start thinking that it's like, oh, I don't need to grow a beard. I don't want to. I'm going to shave almost every single day because facial hair is cope. You see, we cannot start. We cannot continue to listen to these people completely. We have to have some discernment. Is that these people are characters and doing this for the clout, for the views, for the comments. They're rage baiting you. You have to understand that. So these influencers have no clout. These influencers have no swag. They have no authentic swag. May have internet fame swag if they dress nice. So that's one thing that Clavicular has, is that he knows how to dress, and that's good. He knows how to dress. He's professional in his dress, and that's one thing he has. You see, is that he's professional in his dress. So the swag he has is his dress. Yes, he has good dress, but this guy, and we're not going to use autism. We're not going to use money. Don't know how to break. Clavicular is autistic. I've been around many people with autism and disabilities, and you can say, well, nah, he's on the spectrum, but you're not. You're not, because this is. I can be diagnosed as anything nowadays. You go to the doctor and present some symptoms and issues that you have in your life. Okay. Doctor may prescribe and say that you're on the spectrum. Now you're going to utilize that as something that is elite, that I'm atypical or neurotypical or whatever you want to call this. Is that I am on the spectrum? It's just making me even more elite? No, not at all. So to say that one is autistic, that itself is cope to yourself. That itself is cope is because you're saying you're artistic as a cover up for you just being a nerd, and you just being a dweeb, and you just being weird. You see, it says here in the comments here, he dances like it hurts. This is not good. Is this a joke? He's literally just tweaking his shoes. Why does he kind of remind me of young Sheldon? Sheldon was classified in that show as a kid, a narcissistic kid that acted and tried to be smart. You see here, it says the internet speaking is the opposite of smooth. He dances in reverse. What's with the shirt grab? It's people that are actually scared. This is the Clav walk. Does Clav only know two Blueface songs? Because that's all he ever plays and dances to. Now, seeing him on stage with Blueface is the problem here. Is that these people will? Oh my gosh. These people will associate him. Say if he's seen around with certain other influencers. Now, just because he's around Blueface, who actually has swag on the stage, doesn't mean that Clavicular has swag. Look at the noticeable swag there with Blueface. And you don't have to be black to have swag. There's many people of many different races and ethnicities that have swag, regardless of their upbringing. They understand it. Now, this is showing that Clavicular is uncomfortable. He has all this confidence, but uncomfortable on stage. Yes, okay, we'll give you that. He's not a performer. Blueface is a performer. But if you are on stage and you have all this clout, shouldn't you have confidence as well? Why is it so hard to be in a public setting with hundreds of people and feel uncomfortable? Hey! Right, what up? I heard that. I don't even know what I'm talking about. We got 1, 2, 3, let's go! You see, Clav, you're not in your environment. This is not your environment. You're trying to go in and merge with certain environments that is not you. That's why you seemingly appear in discomfort, you see here. So, in closing, Clavicular and these Looksmaxxing kids, they are simply, to put it frank, are nerds coming out of puberty and then repackaged, ascending as simply growing up and getting older. Now, we have to stop giving all these dweebs clout alongside with giving every female clout. We have to stop doing that because they are unauthentic in what are they doing to change the world. Consciousness that they're changing. What is your future going to look like in the coming years? What is our future going to look like in the coming years because of this? We're living in a clown world. We're living in an absolute clown world. We will live in an absolute clown world. People are going to want to unalive themselves because of how ridiculous the world will become from the standards. You see, you got to understand this, that we are seeing people here that are redefining and changing the generation. And we have gullible creatures, gullible people, predominantly females, who will start to gravitate towards these new standards. So now, in the future, you might not be appealing to a female unless you are Burger King maxing, unless you have a clown saw-like face, but you look like an absolute clown. Unless you have Botox in your face, unless you pluck your eyebrows, you're now going to be turned down by girls because you are not having some height boosters on. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. The standards now in the future, it's going to become a complete clown show in the future. Just you wait and watch. This is the Rich Gypsy, and you have seen me.
She said I look good, I told her, babe, you know it's nothing. I know I look fly, you can look, but no touching on the game. Oh yeah, bring it up, bring it down, we gon' make this shit right. To the left, all around, we gon' get the city lit, we finna shake the whole town. We been up on cloud 9 ever since I touched